We weren't born wanting to shrink ourselves. Society forced us to. Yeah, let that sink in for a moment. I used to hide my true self, being less expressive and loud, so I could avoid people calling me that I was too much, too loud. And now I'm unapologetically myself every time I encounter a new person, even when my family members or strangers think that I'm being too much. Well, I have never felt more confident. And here's how. This video, we're really going to be focusing on mastering the I don't give a fuck mentality, using mindset shifts that truly changed my life, because it's not really about trying to change other people's opinions of us, how they perceive us. It's about building the inner unshakable confidence that doesn't need approval, so you can stop shrinking yourself to avoid judgment. First crucial thing you need to understand is that you need to stop putting other people's opinions on a pedestal. Really, because you need to really ask yourself, who are they? Are they living your dream life? Do they have your same mindset? Do they share your same values? If no, then why are you putting them on a pedestal? And I know that it's complicated and difficult to just ignore all this noise, criticism from others, and really not care about them anymore. But really, their opinions are not valid. Of course, they're going to disagree with you if they have a completely different worldview from yours. If you value being ambitious and taking risks to achieve your dreams, then of course, your family members, parents, people, strangers who think in the opposite way, who value more stability and following the normal conventional path that everyone follows, then that's okay. But you need to know that obviously they are going to judge you, they're going to try to stop you, they're going to try to say, oh my god, stop it, you are crazy, stupid for taking this decision, change your path. But really, you need to understand that they are doing this because they are seeing you taking a path, making a decision, doing something that doesn't align with their worldview, which makes them feel uncomfortable as hell. Just understand that some people just have different values and perspectives. And if they lived your life, if they had your same mindset and values, they will make your same exact decisions. And sometimes, other than the fact that some people are just thinking in a different way from you, some people are going to judge you because they are jealous. Because sometimes, essentially, when you're doing something that is way different from the normal way of living life, you are essentially holding a mirror to all these people who wanted to live like you. For example, if you are taking the necessary calculated risks to achieve your dream life, you want to move in a bigger city, you want to build successful businesses, follow your passions, all these people who settled for less, who didn't want to move in a big city because they were afraid of living alone and leaving their family, not being able to know anyone, not having friends initially, sitting in that uncomfortable period that is pretty much inevitable when you're moving in a big city. They're going to think, oh my god, I wanted to do that too. And if that person did that, it meant that they are somehow braver than me. It means that I didn't took the chance when I needed, and now I'm stuck here living in a city that I don't even like. So I need to put them down and criticize them so I can feel better about myself. All of a sudden, they are comparing their own path to your path because you are essentially doing something that they desired, and seeing that, it really triggers them. Instead of admitting that they regret the fact that they didn't do it, the fact that they weren't brave enough, that they lost a chance, which feels more uncomfortable to admit and process, they would rather criticize you just to make them feel better. But it's just a protection mechanism if you really think about it, which leads to the next thing, which is an action you need to implement. Because everyone out there is saying, if you fear other people's judgment, then stop caring, stop focusing on them. But no one talks about how to actually do it. So one thing that really helped me to pursue my dreams, to even drop out of high school, to pursue content creation full time, and having a lot of people around me who disagree with me, who don't really understand me, who think that I'm crazy and stupid for taking this decision. Obviously, at the beginning, I was getting a little bit influenced by them. I was thinking, oh my god, what if I'm making a stupid decision? What if they're right? What if this is not the path for me? So the thing that I did next changed everything, which let me feeling this deep self-trust that I have right now, which is asking myself what the people who are living my dream life are going to think about me. Surrounding myself with role models. and listening to success stories. By role models, I mean people who are living your dream life. What I essentially want you to do is to do this crucial thing that I did. I started to listen to success stories on how these people, content creators, made it. And I realized that, oh my god, they also took some risks. And that at the beginning of their path where they weren't receiving results, they experienced doubt from others. Some of them even took 6 months, 1 year to dedicate fully on this thing to see if it would work, which is essentially what I did. By doing this, you're going to feel less alone. You're going to really build that trust within yourself that if other people did it, then you can do. And that these decisions that you're making right now that are maybe unconventional and controversial to those around you are the exact decisions that other people who have achieved your goal that you want to achieve also did. Second action that is going to really reinforce this I don't give a fuck mindset is to do things that you're afraid of. Most of the times we freeze and hesitate in making decisions just because we are worried about what other people would think about us. Oh my god, is this decision right? That's why all of a sudden it's causing you to seek opinion and validation from those around you, asking your friends what type of dress you should wear at prom, on your birthday. If you're dating someone, you're asking your friends' opinions on whether you should be with them or not, on whether you should post a specific photo on Instagram. You doing this is going to make you get used to validation. And the more you do it, the more you get used to it, the more you're going to get addicted to it. And all of a sudden, you are literally being controlled by other people. Other people are controlling your decision making and action that you could have just decided for yourself in order to build your dream life. Like that's how people ended up subconsciously, without even realizing, settling for a life that they don't even want to live because they are following what other people think they should do, aka they are following a script, the dream life of another person. And maybe that person that you're taking advice from is also settling for less. So I know it's uncomfortable, but you need to stop taking advices from others and do what you feel right in the moment. If you want to move in that big city alone, then do it. If you want to start posting videos, then do it. If you want to dress in a certain way for a party, then do it. This is how you build that type of independent decision making that is crucial if you really want to build your dream life and become someone who doesn't rely on external validation. Because let me remind yourself of this. This is one life. We only get to live once and everyone is going to die. No one is going to remember you. So if you're afraid of failing, of making mistakes with the decisions that you make for yourself, then you can always learn from them. Because let me tell you, you are always going to make mistakes and fail no matter what decision you make, no matter what path you choose. If you take advice from other people, it doesn't guarantee the fact that you're going to win. Like, no. Failure, making mistakes is going to be inevitable. You are human, and really ask yourself, would you rather fail because you made a decision by yourself that is most aligned with yourself, that is going to get you closer to your dream life, to your dream self, or making a mistake by following an advice that wasn't even yours, that you took from another person, that wasn't even going to lead you to your dream reality? So just practice this. Practice making decisions by yourself. Start small. Even though you find yourself hesitating and feeling anxiety around, oh my god, is this going to be the right decision? What other people are going to think about me? How am I going to be perceived? Just do it anyway. The more you do that, the more you're stepping closer to your higher self, who has built that inner unshakable trust in her or his decision making, and you're going to master the I don't give a fuck mentality. Sometimes you're not insecure, you're just afraid of being perceived. And if you want to solve it, then watch this. See you there, Dreamliner!